All right. Oop, hold on one second. All right. Hopefully everybody can hear me. If not, feel free to shout it out in the chat. Welcome Tuesday, Free Play Tuesdays. We're back in Faerun, and we're going to head to Act 2, which I'm very excited about. Here, the gang here is gathered in the Mountain Pass. Mel and Karlach are holding a little concert. Excellent. Alright, everything looks up. Everything looks... All the lights are green on the streaming app. And we are going to get into it. Our goals today, two things. We need to find Dammon, because we think Dammon may have taken Shadowheart's big hammer. And we need to go find out what happened to Minthara. Time to find Murder Mommy. Alright. They've been jamming like that for a while.
Looking ahead.
Gale's really excited about the one level of Bard he picked up at level 7. Here we go. There's Barkus. He's fine. Righty. We are going to take the gang down to the Grimforge, because that is the way that we are going to enter Act 2. Very empty around here. And I'm reasonably sure I came back and looted everything. My inner loot goblin feels like we missed something in Act 1. But you know what? We could always come back for it. Ooh, okay.
We offer our prayers to the Dark Lady, whose comfort and grace heals all. We offer our pain to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful. We offer ourselves to the darkness, that blessed Shah may give us her mercy.
Cool. I can feel the presence of the Dark Lady. Oh look, there's a key. There's always a key. Presence of the Dark Lady does make me happy that I brought a Cleric of Shar and a Cleric of Selûne. Oh, look at all these fun torches. Who is this Gandalf looking motherfucker.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
Oh yeah, he's our camp counselor, but
Should
let's
it be
ask who
the
you are
nature
first.
of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify myself as Elminster. Elminster Ormar. Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision, but settle on your knowledge of the individual I seek. Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp? Though I'd have welcomed a voice other than my own to entertain me along my weary way, I shall take your answer in stride, and with it, take my leave as well. Adieu.
Cool meeting you, bud. We have other stuff to do right now? We can't be hanging out with old wizards. Well, this is all very ominous. Alright, time to get geared up here. Potions.
Hey, good looking.
Make sure we drink. Drinks.
Let's get going.
Serafina Lightshield. What kind of potion? You an elixir of vigilance. We want you to be going first if combat starts.
Let's move.
No
time to rest.
Striding. Come on. Fun. And I guess we're probably going to need some torches. For Mel, that's a torch and her Club of Hill Giant Strength. Oh, actually, you know what? She doesn't even need that. She's got a potion. Place this. Big knife. Okay. So she's got that.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Serafina has got the Blood of Lathander, which I believe has its own light source. Great. She is also going to cast light on Karlach's big ol' spear.
Never a dull moment.
Just on Karlach, generally.
No one stopped me yet.
Okay.
Stand by me if you need to keep warm in this awful place.
I've never seen darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
Only way to moonrise, unfortunately.
Moonrise. That's where we need to go to get Minthara.
I can feel
the
the
goal of the
shadow's
day.
power here, but they don't seem to be harming me. The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least.
Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Alright, we're on the lookout for Lady Shah's temple. And other things that go bump in the dark.
This place is heavy.
Sneaky. Sneaky and stable. Oh. Some people.
Stop! Who's there? Jonas, move in!
Great cutscene this is.
Jonas! Jonas!
Tough break for Jonas.
Where are you? Jonas? Can you see our torches? I can't see anything. Something's wrong. Follow my voice. Come back to the light. Who's there? Meg? Is that? Jonas?
There you are. Come. Join me.
Jonas. Harpers! To arms!
That's right. Alright.
Well, so much for peace.
First things first.
Light on my feet.
Ooh, she can do all kinds of fun stuff. We love Serafina Shield. Oh, we throw a little helper down in here with the harpers. We don't want them to die if they don't have to. Okay.
Need to stay focused. Moving.
Oh, you know, I just always remember these guys as being tougher than this. They are not.
Blood comes easy these days.
Strong flourish. Let's go. Shoots two. There we go. It's funny because they're the ones supposed to be ambushing us.
Shit. Make every strike count!
What are you doing? Finish them off!
Got it. Go on.
Karlach from way downtown.
Well done. Now we've got to move.
We love it.
I know a safe place. Give me your map.
Elle's just out here saving people's lives, making friends with Harpers, chasing off shadows.
Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat. That's right. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
Cool.
Still alive. So that's progress. Something's wrong.
Shit.
I feel weak. Drained. Me too. So cold.
Wait, why are we being affected by the shadow curse? Are our torches not working?
What a charmer. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. That dead bird's been corrupted by the shadows. Would be wise to leave it alone.
Sounds good.
This place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. She's with me.
Come. Jahira!
What? The Jahira? Did not see this coming. This is the lady from the previous games. I know that.
It seems tales of my clemency have been greatly exaggerated. You have not experienced my hatred, stranger. Not yet, at least. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Stop! What's you doing? She's the one who saved us!
She's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either.
I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible?
I think Mel would have learned not to whip this thing out anytime anyone asks what's going on. But I think we can trust Jaheira here. She seems cool.
What in the hells is that thing? Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
I mean, what we need is an option to be like, I'm looking for Murder Mommy. I was told she's at Moonrise.
Then our interests
So we'll go
align.
with, we want to get the parasite out
We
of our
must all
heads.
cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute.
Mel also needs an option for, I'm
There's
looking
food in
for the
inn
people who
over
killed
there.
my dog.
Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle
Fun
in.
fact, there really is
Then
aloe
come
oil
join me for a drink.
in one of the cupboards.
You may just be the
in the inn here.
godsend we've been
Pretty funny.
praying for.
Salmon might be knocking around here, right?
Hell yeah, Karlach.
Head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jaheira.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baal sport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Count your
Oh
lucky
no.
stars.
Hold please.
Yeah.
Storage is out of space. I think I know what happened there. Stuff. I was messing around in another save. Can't have that. There we go.
Hey, it's Salmon! Let's say
This is a thing that is apparently unique to consoles. PCs, you can just keep saving. Now listen, I know if you were watching previous streams, if you're watching this right now, you're thinking, why did we kill that strange ox back in Act 1? He shows up right here and he starts a fight, and we didn't want to put Dammon in danger because we like Dammon.
Karlach! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long.
Look at how happy she is. Maybe we could just skip the bad news this time.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
You're all right. No burns. Can we go to bed now?
Hold on, Karlach. There's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
You read my mind. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Yeah, man. Tiefling solidarity.
This is the best day. The best day! Me too. Whenever you want to turn in, I'd love to take this whole touch thing for a test drive. I know we have important things to do, but we deserve a little sweetness too. Oh man, I can't wait.
Alright, enough flirting. We have shadows to kill. Oh man, look at all these cool, fun people.
Bargains right here. Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me, and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday. I mean, maybe. But she put me in charge of the shop. Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Let's see who else is around here.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Althera.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. It wasn't the curse that did us in. We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered. But that wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue. It just never stops. Roland of all
This music is a little too peppy for the extremely sad stories we're being told about how everything just went really, really poorly on the road for the tieflings.
Well, none of us would be here. Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
A lot of murder.
Heart's Requiem, right? The hero survives a war and rebuilds her life, stronger than ever. A tale worth remembering. Especially now. You've done so much for us already. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful out there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Okay. Who else can we talk? Oh, hey, it's Barkus.
Ah, you found your way. Good. Nasty place, isn't it? My torch only just held out long enough for me to find my way here.
Remember when his torch was bright enough to see
new type of smoke
us trying to steal from Volo,
All
and
the
he narked us
bang
out and the whole
boom
camp
of
was
the
mad?
original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren. They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. I'll do my part according to my talent. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
Oh, well, well. Look at this guy with his 865 hit points.
Last night's best bargains right here.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this
But
one.
I thought he had 666 hit points.
Dear. The first piece touched is the first
Did
piece
they
moved.
enhance his hit points so that you wouldn't attack him
No
before
matter where
it's
the
time to
night
actually
goes,
fight him?
I'm gonna lose it.
I feel like I noticed the
Make
same
the
thing. I was running a
sacrifice useful.
Act 3
Guard your
on my
mistral,
practice playthrough, which is
or
only
come
on
for my
Tactician.
Cleric.
But I met a particular
What's going
mini
on
boss
here?
in Act 3 who was like level
Too many
16.
there. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're
I
square
thought
now,
that was
Chief.
new.
Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
And I want to help her.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
He's such a deep.
How's that for Calamsham rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played. I can most certainly believe it. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter. Come now, you'd have me tell you? Spoil all the fun? Suffice to say there's ambition, folly, and death aplenty. The rest, well, I'll let you uncover that yourself.
It's like a devil to be withholding important plot information.
See you soon.
Skipping our supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children? Maybe not, Mom.
Well, you know what? There's one thing I forgot to do outside first. The reason why we fought our way all the way to Damon is because we need to know if I accidentally sold him Shadowheart's hammer.
I'm glad to see your... A makeshift harper's fun. And if you find any interesting materials in need of... I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy.
This is not my first... Hello, welcome. To answer your question, this is not my first playthrough.
A wild horse. I can sense some. If you find it,
This
bring
is,
it to me.
I don't know,
I'll make
number
something
5 or 6.
incredible.
Although I have never beaten honor mode. So we'll see. The key is, can I do it without getting wiped? Have I learned anything
Absolutely.
in my several
Rare to
playthroughs?
get your hands on this stuff. Well done, keep.
There you are.
Ooh.
Need anything? Using something that's already fabricated is tough. I thought I sniffed them. American masks are brittle. Sort of there. Be careful who sees you using that.
might draw the wrong sort of eyes.
Need anything?
Alright, let's see. Chargebound Warhammer. Guess I did not accidentally sell that hammer. It just disappeared from my inventory, hilariously. Which is fine.
I'll be here if you need it.
You just make forts. Helldusk armor, which could be useful. Someone who with heavy armor proficiency. Nobody in the group right now. That's okay. And gloves. Oh, bombs. Hello, Sean. Oh, 97 hours in? That is brutal. I mean, genuinely terrifying. My confidence is growing as I enter Act 2. Because these are all fights that I know how to win, but I am genuinely dreading a couple of Act 2's big fights here. But we're gonna have some fun in between now and then.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then pick.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists.
Ooh, Divinity Original Sin. That's a game that I have not yet played, but now that I've played Baldur's Gate 3, many people have told me that I should pick it.
Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me.
I think when I beat Tactician,
She can leave out the part where my brother and
Baldur's
sister were
Gate
dragged
3
away
with
screaming
Wyll
while
as
I
my
was saving the
character.
orphans.
I think it was like 100 hours,
If
a
you
little bit over
hadn't
100
filled
hours.
their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
That was with quite a few save scums in my Tactician run.
They're my responsibility.
Honor mode has been a slightly different animal.
You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Alright, Roland. Whatever you say, bud. Alright, one more merchant to visit here real quick.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
The hope is that I can get to level 8 here pretty quickly.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
See what you got. Quartermaster Tally. Ooh, potion. Potion. Strength, speed, arrows, many targets. She also has the scale mail that might be useful for either Mel or Shadowheart. The Cloak of Protection, which we'll get here shortly. And as we level up, she's going to have some other stuff. 1 bombs. I can't imagine doing honor mode as a first playthrough. I just mad respect because I think I would have died. Okay, so here's a good fun story. One time I decided that I was gonna play a Shadowheart playthrough, and I was like, obviously there's nothing that can kill me in the beginning of the first act, and I got one-shotted on the beach by the brains like 3 times in a row. So I think I would just not make it. Amulet of the Harpers. This is one that I want. Yeah, we can afford it. Sell her our wares.
Take care now.
Take care now.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
Alright, let's go talk to Jaheira.
Please. Be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh my gods.
To your very good health.
Karlach is just very happy that she bought the VIP fan experience with Jaheira. She's ready for her picture now.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
Screw it.
Bottoms up.
Shadowheart doesn't like us being open with Jaheira.
Well,
Karlach
over a
does. That's
century
cool.
old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Yeah. You said you beat Divinity Original Sin 2. First playthrough with Honor Mode, but using a tactic where you go to new locations alone. That has been one of my Honor Mode tactics for sure. You'll see that happen, where I will leave one companion. In fact, my run would have ended thanks to Barkus Root and his cop tendencies. Had I not had my party split up. I was at camp. Yeah, Jaheira, you can trust us. I was at camp. I was pickpocketing Bolo because I needed money, and he was there, and he has money. And the entire camp became aggravated and tried to kill me. And it was only because Lae'zel was not at camp that I was able to let the entire camp kill Mel, my main character, and Karlach, then come back and revive, and everybody was friends again.
Believe me, he was well and truly dead.
So the camp, I mean, had everyone been at camp, I would have had to choose between murdering everyone else, including Scratch, probably permanently. So I think that's how it works if you kill them in camp. Or just losing the run entirely.
But he's returned.
But as you can see, we're still going, because we can think on our feet.
We met him on the road here. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul.
Ooh. Mel loves a little undercover
makes
work.
Him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Cleric is without his shield, the sword. Together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Hell yeah.
Without a cure to your infection, that lifetime might become rather limited. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Cleric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Hell yeah. I appreciate that recommendation. I am going to pick up Divinity Original Sin series at some point. Sure. Alright. Listen, Isabel sounds fun. But what if we didn't meet her just yet? Because we have other stuff to do.
Still breathing.
Yeah?
Despite
Deep
everything.
sight narrows at night time. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my woods. You mean to reach Moonrise, and I've orders to help you. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep even a torch cannot quell it. Yet the cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this
All right,
method,
extremely
you must
handsome
claim it.
Harper.
A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak.
This guy's like, my job
I've
is
readied
to
an
lead you through the
ambush.
darkness.
Say the word,
Be
and we
extremely
fly.
handsome. So let's go.
Splendid. I'll mark your
See what's
map
up with this
should you lose the
convoy
way.
here.
Harper's with me. Stray no more than an arm's length from your course.
Keep steady. We're closing in.
Oh no.
Poor witches. Sorry, end.
These were our friends. Mel does not like seeing tieflings die, as you know. There was a way to save them. We would have found. Alright, let's set up a little ambush here. Squad.
What to do?
Seraph.
I don't need any attention right now.
Karlach's good.
You can't see me.
What's next?
Shadowheart, since she is our
The Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her.
chief of
Unnoticed.
archery, raining death from above,
Can't give up now.
and our leader. Alright, so here's my goal here. We're gonna try and do this without having to fight. But we'll see.
To your church every day, my queen.
It's time to talk to the sexy spider guy.
A legion.
Go. We'll wait for your signal.
Your faithful stand.
Happy first stream of Pride Month. Here's Karnas and his
Soon
abs.
the world will bow to you.
Here, we're boss. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
What's this?
The Drider's eyes cut through the darkness, locking on you as your parasite squirms with excitement. Your minds connect, and you hear a voice whispering to you. The Absolute, or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the darkness.
One of your true souls, my queen. How have they survived? You bless them too, my queen. Where is their lantern?
The queen said you're supposed to give me your lantern? And she gave me this nice 22 roll.
Majesty.
Prove it.
Is this true? Did I not serve you well? Very well. If it is your will, you can have it!
Alright.
What do you mean, go?
We can't go without you. The shadows would tear us to pieces.
This is not Her Majesty's will.
What do we think? Another deception? More lies for the spider guy? Let's do it. Oh no. Vale idiote. Oh boy.
It is Her Majesty's will.
You can't be serious. You know what's out there.
If it is Her Majesty's will, then we shall walk!
She will protect us. She must.
Don't worry. I'm sure that we're never going to meet again. But I will tell you this much. I hate fighting that guy. I've had some parties do very poorly against him, and he's got even more tools in honor mode.
Now let's see what we've got here.
Sometimes talking it through is better.
One less blight in the darkness.
Lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows.
Incredible magic. I can feel the light lifting the shadows, even those within me. Be safe and be brave. We expect no less.
You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh please, oh golly me, oh my. You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day. My pixie dust is bright as day. My injuries can light the way. My name is Dolly Thrice. Now won't you free me from this vice? It would be my pleasure, truly. Once I'm freed, I'll help you duly.
Alright. We don't love people being forced to work against their will.
Been trapped in that coffin.
Exploitation
with no
of
one but a mad
fake
rider
creatures needs
and
to
my
stop,
own farm
according
for
to Mel.
company. Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you? Honey, I'll shake your world, that's for sure. Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
Thanks, Dolly Thrice.
Not what I expected to run into in these parts.
Thanks, Harpers. We did it. We won the fight.
Got a long road ahead.
Just up here. Oh.
Right tool will do the trick.
Honestly, never noticed this chest. Hammergrim Mist Amulet? What? The fog cloud from a necklace? If there's any meat in these barrels. There were a few things that I did off stream since last week, one of which was go back and actually find more meat in Act 1. And listen, I got a little bored, and I went back to the crash and I killed the rest of those Githyanki. It's fun. Need to clip. Okay, time to see if we can make our way. Ooh, you know what we should do? We should shake this little bell first.
Been blessed already, haven't you? Move on with your life.
That was weird. We actually had not been blessed. Okay. I think we can take off this, let's find another fun... Ooh, a light hammer. Okay. So Moonrise, way down south here. So we're gonna just be nice and careful. We don't want to run into anything too crazy. This way will do. Very creepy area. Got here.
Fallen druids of the Emerald Enclave. They died trying to stop Catherick Thorn long ago.
Getting close to the tower? I think getting sort of close. Ooh.
What's that?
Oh, we love gold.
I have a lot on my mind.
Alright, we're gonna let...
Is that Roland?
Oh.
I thought he had better sense than this.
Oh, Roland. See if we can get a look.
Quiet as a mouse.
See 2 red dots on my map. See Roland's dumbass down there. Ooh, she could sneak attack. Alright, Roland. Here comes some help for you, bud.
I can't waste any more time.
Critical miss? Are you kidding me?
Is that blood? No, never mind. Carefully now.
God damn it all! I can do nothing right!
And
Damn thing!
I don't want you to get down on yourself here, guy, but it is kind of your fault for being totally honest.
Who gives a damn about your stories? All I care about is getting my brother and sister back. Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue. From you, of all bloody people. Or not hard enough. I failed Cal and Leah again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
Alright, congratulations. We saved the dumbest tiefling. Hopefully that comes back as a good thing later in the game. Okay, we're not messing with any of these Raven.
She was a healer, trying to aid the wounded in the battle against the Sharans.
Extremely dark, if you've never gone through and clicked on all the shadow
He
vestiges.
says that this one was once a fisherman,
They each have a
taught by
backstory.
his father.
sad life. I mean, who knows if they have sad lives.
Wonder what's past
Sad
this.
afterlife, becoming a shadow curse creature. There we go. There's a 1 on a sleight of hand check. It's not really a stream until we get a 1 on a sleight of hand check. There might be some fun in one of them. The Gloomstrand shield. +1 to stealth. And Shadowheart. Alright, here we go. Into the slightly darker part of the Shadow Curse, from which we are now protected.
Dark justiciars, who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorm.
Thanks to that pixie. Not having anything to do with Isabel.
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
Oh, what the hell?
Playtime's over. So, perk up your ears. You and the pup have a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
She looks a lot more corporeal last time she showed up to talk to us. This has got a real Zoom call quality to it.
Questions! You're wasting my time! Let's see about getting your priorities fixed. Ahem. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the Pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Wyll fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. You either mount a quick rescue, or you condemn Wyll to an eternity sizzling in the hells. Sounds like an easy choice to me.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Wyll to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Wyll out of his pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
'Cause you're nice? My best roll. This is a real fake it till you make it bard moment.
I've never seen such a fearless display of sheer idiocy. Bravo. Fine, I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done. Not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soulbearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, get to Moonrise. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Ugh, she's like everywhere.
That might be worth a look.
This is my reminder to make sure I bring Wyll to the final battle of this part of the map. That's a ways away. We got so much other stuff to do between now and then. We've got so many shadow creatures to kill. Including... Oh no! What happened to our friends after we stole their lantern? Or just shadow people. We'll have to go investigate what happened to them. Because right now, we made it to Moonrise. Look at that. They'll be happy to see us. We brought a Cleric of Selûne and one of Shar.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul? General Ketheric's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
That's what I call an invitation. Let's find Zarel and get this caravan moving.
All right.
Praise the Absolute.
For sure. Whatever, bud. They're just gonna let us walk right in this place.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the
Another
secret
true
of the
soul.
Absolute.
The disciple will want to see you through the main doors.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me at Here You Are. Karlach, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus.
And here we
She
have
was the closest
reached
thing I
the
had to
number
a
one
friend.
NPC that I would love
That
to have
said, she
been
would have
able
choked
to
the
meet.
life out of me if I ever turned my
Florenta the
back on her.
Garrotter, a Cambion.
The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going.
Where's my
doesn't
DL?
exactly
I mean,
delight me.
I know they're not making DLCs, but patch 7 request. Give me Florenta the Garrotter.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Even if we have to fight
did she
her,
want,
that'd be
anyway?
fun.
She came dressed as a novice. Gave me 3 soul coins. Said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
Sure. But she did have a condition. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
Oh no.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo.
Hell yeah,
did some
Simon.
Devil woo-woo and stuck
Florenta
'em
the
in my
Garrotter
head.
Hive.
Couldn't forget now.
Rise
if I
up.
wanted
There
to.
are characters
You
that
want the coins
will
or not?
use a Garrote against you in this act, actually. And they're little assholes, and we're hopefully not going to encounter them, but we'll see.
First
But
coin's
Floretta,
got the
man.
soul of a woman named Mavery. She was born to a cruel mother, and a violent father, and 3 evil brothers, all named Balder. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for
Wait,
someone
all 3
who would
brothers
love her
were named Balder?
unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow
That's not great.
named Clint.
How did they
destined
tell
to be her
them
soulmate.
apart?
Struck by a cart and died a few
Like
moments
when one of the
after
parents
clapping
shouted
eyes on our
Balder.
Mavery.
All 3 kids came around? Maybe that's the idea.
The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
Don't worry, we're going to put her pain to good use.
Sure you will. This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have
I don't
meat
love the
to
joy with which
Zarya
Lantarv,
answered.
this bugbear,
Made old
recites
Frakes grow
these
flesh upon
horrific
flesh
stories about
after
what souls
flesh.
are inside these coins. But I do like his
wee ones
mustache.
Had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Karlach's the one set to consume his soul, I hear. Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ungir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins after the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
We actually do. Plenty of gold. We need some arrows. Ooh, I kind of want this halberd of vigilance. But I also think I might be able to come back for that and, you know, just in case something bad happens to this guy. That'll be the first thing he drops. Ooh, the gloves of the... Well. Alright, Lan, Tarv. Those were terrible stories. Thank you for your time and your business.
Better hope you can handle what I've got.
I also spotted one of our close friends over here, Roa Moonglow, who I'm sure is going to be like, hey, it's my friend.
A new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul? Of course. Just before some godless lunatic purged the place of every innocent soul. A pity neither of us saw what happened. The guilty ear hears blame in every breath. But you're among friends here, true soul. Look around. All manner of beasties united against the enemies of the Absolute. Quite a god to bring them all together, and quite a fool who draw their ire. Hmm?
Bro is like, don't worry, my only god is capitalism.
More concerned that your business might be bad for my business. So don't go kicking the hive while there's still some honey to be had.
Okay. She's like, play it cool, man. We had a good thing here. Got scrolls of haste. Arrows of many target. There's a maul. Oh, we didn't accidentally sell... Spiteful Thunder. That's fun. Yeah, see, we did not accidentally sell her Shadowheart's hammer. I really genuinely do not know where that hammer went. It's so funny. Gloves of Crushing, eh? Those are interesting. We might come back for that. We have a little bit more money. Can't believe we lost that hammer. Still sore. Ooh, marksmanship hat. Let's buy that. Excellent.
An honor, true soul.
Sure.
Of many thoughts, one mind.
I'm just gonna keep taking a look around here. See what else we can find. See how many of these creepy eyeballs are floating around.
Just a pinch.
Oh, hello.
Araj O'Blordra, trader in all things occult. A very
One of my personal favorite NPCs.
True soul. Should you be interested, I have a
The
particular
hot blood
offer
merchant.
I'd like to make.
But I'm a big fan of drows, I guess. Drows and tieflings, man. That's what I'm into, apparently. The Thunder Skin Cloak. I think I need this ring. I need this ring for sure. We're gonna have to get some money for it. The risky ring gives you advantage on attack rolls and disadvantage on saving throws. It's a pretty nasty little add-on. It's cloak. Especially for, I have a character that creates a lot of reverberation. Serafina, our light cleric. The question is, which one first? You know what? Why not both? Let's see what we have. Look at all this junk. Let's get rid of this. You know, Araj Ablodra does seem like she would buy 25 poison apples. And you know what? We might as well just get the risky ring credit since... Oh no. Y'all did not just see me almost sell giant rune powder barrel. Cool.
Come back anytime. Welcome back, true soul. Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
Alright.
Just a little.
Mel's just into
and
it.
It's all over. Close your eyes.
She's like, I want to trust this very attractive lady.
There we are.
It's a very attractive
All
chemist.
of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well.
Oh right, we don't have Asterion with us. I was like, why isn't she asking us about Asterion? Normally has a bit of an interest in vamps, but as far as I know, he's still on the beach in Act 1. Again, we did not hurt him.
Can't give up now.
And since we don't need that...
What's the story?
This range Karlach. She has free action.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I imagine some combat's gonna break out eventually.
Now that would be
The absolute corpse.
Alright, let's go see what's going on in here. You found murder, mommy.
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my
There she is.
You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise.
If I was better at using the Streamlabs software, this is where I would put like sparkles
failed to
and a
do
soft
so. If I
filter,
had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash.
smooth jazz.
What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
What I love
Let me make
most
sure I
is that
understand
for all that
this.
trouble
You're
that we went through to
claiming
knock
that General
Minthara
Thorn
out
gave
in
you
Act
the
1
wrong soldiers.
before clearing out the Goblin
Yes.
camp,
No!
You blame the
by
absolute
stealing her
chosen
camp
for your
clothes,
failure.
she gets them
course
replaced.
it is
So
not
now we
the
have two
General's
sets of
fault.
Minthara's
Who's there?
amazing camp clothes. Alright, let's see, who do we want to... See if we can Zarel the roll here. Ow. I don't think that's gonna do it, friends. Okay. That might do it. This is why I need the gold dice. The blue ones are cursed.
Zarel's mind is a steel trap, but you cautiously ease your way in. You just need to shift her focus a little.
I'm being unkind. Anyone might have struggled with such imperfect tools. Goblins are prone to failure.
Yes. It's the goblins' fault. They failed you, General. Not me.
Minthara
General?
innocent. I mean,
Take Minthara
she's
below.
not, but
Someone will
for the
have to
purposes of this
consider her
discussion,
fate.
she is.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess. And the goblins, General.
You,
true soul. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies, isn't that so? What is your judgment?
You know I'm loyal! Tell him!
Enough!
Actually didn't talk to very many goblins, if we're being honest. Mostly, Karlach threw them into a pit.
Thank you! I'm glad someone noticed.
I'm sure they were very enthusiastic. But zeal without efficacy is for children, not servants. We are too close to the ending and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
Shit, that's it for J.K. Simmons. But I'm just gonna let this cutscene run. I love this one. The music is incredible.
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No! No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you.
Honestly, think of that whole cutscene sets the bar so high
The
on
goblins are
Cutthroat
yours.
form.
Deal with them however you wish.
I can see why folks are disappointed that he is only one of the big bosses, not the big boss.
Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake!
For old time's sake, you guys try to kill me so many times.
Oh, crap! You're gonna enjoy this, ain't ya?
Yes. I love the guards are just, like, clear the whole way. Fireball?
Never a dull moment.
Do this the easy way.
Survival is all that matters.
Let's end this. On my way.
Sorry, you got dread ambushed. Very heavy great axe. 18 pounds. What is that special thing that it had? Gargantuan cleave, 8 to 22 damage. Kind of fun. I'm gonna send that to Tormund Too. He loves big weapons. Okay, so that worked out just fine. And now we know the most important thing, which is where is Minthar? We're gonna head down to the prison. Follow the trail of blood. Okay, let's see what we got. This guy. An Ardent, I think that's a spellcaster. Oh, he's got some cleric stuff, some channel divinity. He's also brave. Careful.
Ugh. Then I shall have to keep them busy praying for mercy from other gods, won't I?
Yeah, see, I
You're
think these are
mistaken,
paladins.
I am not. But we've
We want to be very careful with
what? 5 true souls sent for an audience? And not a single.
I think there's 2 ladies in there with Minthara. Them to their business for a second. Scope it out. Oh man.
This individual doesn't seem particularly fond of you. Perhaps a gift would improve their sentiment.
She's still mad about that thing that happened at camp?
Conversation has been cut short. These prisoners are for disciple Balthazar's attention only.
Yeah, I totally know Balthazar.
Your reasoning is hard to argue with. Seems this individual doesn't think your offer appears to be of interest. Let's make it a good one.
There's some torches for the road. Bucket. And a hammer. Not sure why she's still mad at me. No one liked that cow. How about $380 gold?
You want to help? The gnomes couple.
Oh, now we're
up
friends.
to something, and we're in.
I can't read bloody minds. Go on, before someone sees.
Okay. What else do we see? Okay, there's another one of those eyeballs.
Right. It's Roland. He's probably holed up somewhere, planning to burst in, spells ablaze.
You ordered that guard about as if you were the Absolute herself. What do you want with us, exactly? Huh. And why would you be so inclined? Barcus is out here?
I'm not doing it for you,
Didn't think
Wolverine.
he had the stones.
I assure you that.
Well, if he sent you, you're no slave to the Absolute. You're a damn wolf among sheep, aren't you? I reckon you and I were meant to meet. I'm Wolverine. We've got a plan, for us and the Tieflings both. But we're scuppered without the right equipment. We need tools. That head case of a warden robbed ours, but anything that breaks rock will do. Even if it's not Iron Hand quality. Whatever you find, throw it through the bars. But for the love of Gale, make sure a guard doesn't see you. Or we're both done for.
Oh, don't worry, bud.
Stone. I feel it.
We're gonna figure out what to do with these guards. Alright, there's one guy over here. He's got 90 hit points. This guard's level 8. Here's a question. Do we just want to start killing? Or do we want to do this in a fun way? I don't know.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. Ready for this?
Let's chuck this guy over a cliff. How's this guy gonna respond? He didn't respond at all? Oh no, that's not good for him. He's too heavy to throw. Well, there's another one. Let's clear these little balls out first. These alive.
That is the plan, Nichols. Thing evil here. Below.
Don't mind us. Karlach's just fascinated by your existence, little guy. Let's see what your deal is. Grab your ass. We're here. Cancel real quick. We can take you and throw you over there. No witnesses. Where's he going? Why did he run away? That was weird. Okay, let's see how heavy this person is. Oh no. Bad news for them. And they dropped a key. Cards are just going missing all over the place. No fucking way.
A theft has been reported, and it seems you're the only suspect.
This dude made a huge mistake. This is going way more fun than I thought it would. Are there even any guards left? They all had a terrible accident.
Roland better be alright. It's Roland. He's probably holed up somewhere, planning to burst in, spells ablaze, and rescue us.
I bloody hope not. If he saves us, I'll never hear the end of it.
Making me sweat.
Okay. We're gonna try something really silly here. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, it's totally gonna work, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Karlach is such a star. Oh no, that guy fell. They just falling. Crazy.
Any one of them could be elevated to true soul.
Now my guess is that these two are both
Then I
too
shall have to
heavy.
keep them busy praying for mercy from other gods, won't I?
But I am potentially wrong about that.
What? 5 true souls sent for an audience?
Absolutely hilarious.
You're being arrested for assault.
Okay. This is the fun way. This is the funniest way I've ever done this fight. I know I'm giving up loot, but you know what I don't have to do? Fight these annoying paladins. Because Mama K is just such a unit. And this little trick works so well. Oh. Dash is what I need. Why you gotta be so annoying here, last paladin? Breaking up Karlach's hilarious game. She's like, I don't want to be carried. Alright, fine. You know what? We'll do this a different way.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Question is, should we go deal with Inthara first and leave this one guard out here? Should we finish this one guard first?
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. I just want to...
Oh, I see. That's kind of annoying that it didn't work.
You're being arrested for assault.
No time to dally. Mustn't let anyone see.
Frozen in time. Elle and this lady, who did not want to be carried. She's so good at dodging stuff. How's that?
I'd love to, thanks. I've got this.
Alright, time to bring in Mama K and have her finish the job. It's 3-on-1 absolute beating. We're getting this paladin.
Don't mind if I do.
It's just what she gets for getting in our way here. Okay, time to finish what we started several minutes ago. And just like that, Karlach is no longer encumbered.
Never a dull moment.
Okay. What do we say? We do a little restoration. Save our barbs. Here. I would leave someone to watch the door, but there's no one out there.
My faith will guide me.
Here's a fun trick.
Perfectly hidden.
Put Shadowheart over here.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Softer than a whisper.
Wanna dance? It is. No. God. Not used to lying low.
Don't mind that my entire rest of my party is hiding.
You were adored, Minthar. Brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an inability to follow orders.
I obeyed to the best of my ability!
And isn't that depressing?
You are nothing.
The drow reaches out to you psychically, connecting with you for a moment. She is infected like you, and her mind is disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again. We are erasing her.
No. This is our duty.
Peace, sister. Let us observe the true soul's methods. Perhaps we can learn from them. Her mind is yours. Break it.
Immediately, your mind is swept into a greater vortex. A psionic storm with Minthara at its center.
Cannot hide. Submit. Embrace.
Her torturers are not dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and exposing her to something else. The Absolute. Navigating the storm, you reach the nexus of her mind. It is a wound, bleeding raw emotion and shattered memories. But she senses your arrival.
So it is you who will end me. Make it swift, then. Anything to silence that thing. That voice. But first, let's make these bastards bleed.
Yeah, girl,
Her
let's
mind
do
fills
it.
with warmth, and she gently releases you.
Impossible. She was broken.
Breaking news. She's not broke. Oh no. Worse news for two friends here is that, like, none of my team's in the game yet.
Focus. Strike true.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
I wonder if these ladies would like to see Serafina's party trick.
What now?
Can I get them both? Oh, man. Fun. Honestly, might just do that twice. Right.
Can't afford to let up. Heading there.
They just never see Shadowheart coming. That's why she's the Dread Ambusher.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
I expected to be greeted as a hero. But the wretches imprisoned me and tried to tear my mind apart. I didn't think anyone would come for me. Erasing my thoughts and my will. Even I could not
So
have
sad.
endured
She was
for
so
much longer.
alone. She just wanted a friend.
Agreed. Make haste. I fear that insidious voice will return if I linger here.
Okay. I got like one more thing to do, though. Honestly, from Ketheric Thorm's like top interrogators, I expected more. Karlach did not even get involved.
No one back home will ever believe this.
First things first. Talk to the warden. Find a fun way to dispatch her ass.
Yea, sir. I swear it.
Damn straight. Without me, everything will be for naught. The Iron Hand gnomes must succeed.
Wilburn, you're just lucky that we really like Cal. We think they're great. We want them to live. We want them to be free of this place.
I've got a long road ahead.
Attention!
Not everyone
Let's get on with it.
We're just spreading out a little bit.
Mind.
No big deal.
And well, in it.
Don't worry about it if you're the warden.
You spark of the familiar. Do I know you, true soul? Perhaps not. Your face is rather bland. Regardless, know this. I am the warden. The prisoners are my charges, and I answer to Disciple Balthazar himself. Stay on my good side. He sounds important, and I'm afraid the mere dregs are the only ones left in my care. My face might be bland, but yours? It is now carved into my memory, forever. My, they are letting all sorts become a true soul these days. He is chief advisor to General Ketheric, and one of the Absolute's favored. His necromancy is second only to the General's. It is an honor to serve him.
Not getting a lot of tiefling solidarity from this lady.
Anyone who refutes the Absolute is an enemy of mine, true soul. You would do well to remember that.
Here's the thing. Actually, not me you have to worry about. It's Shadowheart.
You were witnessed assaulting someone.
It really, really is Shadowheart. She didn't even have Hunter's Mark going. You're in so much trouble.
Where do I go from here?
Now, I think the best thing to do, hit a hold person. Thank you, RNGesus. Thank you so much.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Now, what Mel's gonna do, come back here and do a little bit of this for some crits. Slightly. So much for the warden. Ooh, barbed arrows, spellcrux amulet. I'm genuinely glad that I did not chuck her into the abyss. He is giving us some. Cool.
There's no time to waste.
We have Shadowheart go see what's upstairs. One of these guys. moving around, Doc. Bring you downstairs. Bring you. I could smash him again.
What to do?
Open the door.
Soldier.
I like that it's stuck there. Don't have to keep.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Oh no, now he's outside. What's gonna happen now? Bye, eyeball. What a hilariously easy prison break this has been. I was really excited to get into some combat.
Should do.
But we'll get there. Oh, Karlach's not there. Never pick up some other stuff. Just hammer, fine. We're selling these other tools though. More shoes, just in case we come upon somebody who's susceptible to bludgeoning damage from afar. A terrifying soundtrack in the background. I didn't even know there was like a whole top area in this place.
Probably hold up somewhere planning to burst.
Could have been shooting these guys from above the entire time.
I bloody hope not. If he saves us, I'll never hear the end of it.
This is cool. Let's go. Guess you can sneak around. Who is this?
Hey, True Soul. Armies gathered outside. The general giving us marching orders. Just keen to get back to the gate is all. I was born there. I want to be the first to put it to the torch.
Listen, I know we just met, and you're standing near this extremely gross hole. But where did you come from? Why are you a psychopath? Do you have any loot? Here's the thing. Mel has this rule. Whether or not you're allowed to have witnesses for all these crimes we're doing. So you're going in the hole. And I'm genuinely not sure where the hole leads. But I tell you what, let me go finish up freeing these prisoners, because we're just cool like that, and then we'll come back and we'll check into that hole, see where it leads. Rotten fish. There's a lot of rotten food in this game. I should honestly be throwing more rotten food at my enemies.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, so here's where we try something new. I am aware of how to save Minthara. We just need to get her out. And I am aware of how to save the gang of Chieflings and the Iron Hand Gnomes who are in the prison cells here. I've never tried to do them both at the same time. Oh, try pork sausage. Remind me next long rest to just do an all-night long rest. There should be a special achievement for that one as well. Okay. Go get Murder Mommy.
We must leave. Now, lead the way.
Cool. Does she have any weapons? I can't. I feel like as long as we don't go out to the docks where there's more guys, we'll be fine.
There's something evil here. Below. Down.
Breathe.
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools?
That's right, Wilburn. We are very good at it.
Blessed Gerdul, I thought I'd never see it again. Thank you.
I actually think my next playthrough,
the plan is to wait for a quiet moment,
which is whenever patch 7 comes out, and they're going to do,
tieflings along the way.
I believe there's some additional Dark Urge content. I want to do a Dark Urge. And I think the goal, one of the goals of the playthrough is going to be how often can you actually get arrested in this game, and it's many times, especially when you get, I was playing a little practice session last night in Act 3, and you can get arrested so many times in Act 3.
We'll move once it's quiet.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'm going to open the cell. Oh, look at that awesome hole he made. Honestly, my first time through, I thought Wilburn was pretty cool. I was like, this guy seems... he's a little intense. He seems okay.
That might be worth a look.
He doesn't mind that I'm about to dig up this treasure while he's rescuing the tieflings. Danis, we got Leah, we got Cal, we got... Ooh, Lacrissa, she owes me money. Waiting on you there, bud.
Boat's good to go. All that's left is to ship off. My plan for now is to hide out on the water. Unless you have a better idea. Safe? That's no small claim in these parts. Lead the damn way.
Let's go, gang. Minthara goes for a boat ride. Honestly, if not for Wilburn, this would be one of the hottest traveling parties. The tieflings, the brave ones who ended up in jail.
Through the dark, until time, skill, or luck
some pretty cool Iron Hand
you to
gnomes.
Last Light's dock.
Murder Mommy, and Mel and the gang.
Hold there. You can't just land and start unloading strangers. They're procedures, damn it. No one gets in without being tested. Commander Jaheira's orders. And they'll have it once we know they're free from infection. Here, form a line. Let's see if the Absolute's little pet recognizes any of you.
The Absolute's what? What are you doing?
If what you've said is true, no one has anything to fear. If not, well, we'll soon find out.
I'm a little worried that Minthara's
Now, form a
not
line.
there.
I'll not ask again.
There she is.
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god.
That would have been a hilarious way to find out
I
that
thought I had found a
Minthara
home
just like fell off the boat on the way.
purpose.
That would have been devastating.
Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby? Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
Hell yeah. Minthara saved. Tieflings saved. Wulbren, I guess. Fine. Saved. XP earned. Inspiration points, racking them up. I get 2 for every urchin inspiration point. Serafina, who is urchin, and Mel's an urchin. Or no, I'm sorry, Mel's a noble. The other urchin. Hey, it's the gang. You guys just get back. We did a whole prison break. Time that it took you to walk back from the spider guy.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
I'm alright by Jaheira. We could sell a few things. Well, alright then. What a... Do we buy the Cloak of Protection to celebrate our victory? Sure, why not? It's gonna force us, narratively,
Take care now.
to have to go make some money. Which I think I'm gonna do. I'm feeling really great. So I think I might take a quick little break here. Thank you.
Watching us.
Rats. Feeling good about what's going on. How are we doing? Ooh, we're getting close. 1322 left to get us to level 8. I think level 8 is sort of the right spot for random combat encounters and some nasty business that we need to take care of at Moonrise, because we've only cleared out one floor so far, and it seems like there's a lot of bad people there. And we also need to give Minthara a chance to take out her anger on the Absolute. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break. Tell you what, why don't we have the gang hold a little concert outside of the Last Light Inn. We were talking about Divinity Original Sin earlier. Have them play a little bit of Divinity and Sin for us.
Well, well, well.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Actually, don't think she has proficiency. Shh. We'll let her be bad. Hell yeah. She's playing anyway. Serafina Lightshield, karaoke champion. Okay, I'm going to take about a 5-10 minute break, and I shall return, at which point we're going to go hunting for resources and XP all over this dangerous second act map. And maybe we'll just go on a little killing spree at Moonrise. We'll see. All right, welcome back. Listen to Karlach just shred, and Serafina's trying. She's a hireling. It's fine.
Let's move.
All right. Oh, did we get some cash? ABB, always be buskin'. Okay, how we doing? Ooh. Might need to take a short rest. Doing pretty good so far.
Looking ahead.
There. Still have that fun party trick. And that fun party trick. Ow.
Stop me yet.
Let's go in here and see how everybody feels about our prison break.
Premium trinket. Welcome back. Are you? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
Mattis is a cool kid. Cloak of Cunning Brune. When the wearer disengages, they create a foggy cloud. Yeah, I definitely want that. Ooh. And I don't love that these are 2,000. What I'm gonna do, I'll probably wait and do this off stream, is respec Mel. Not to change up what she's got going on, but to get her down to level 1 so that I can go and give 400 gold to Mattis, Damon, and Quartermaster Tally at the very least. If I can get him plus 100, because Quartermaster Tally is she's the one outside here at Last Light. She's the best merchant. She's got a lot of good stuff. As much advantage as possible. Mattis we could sell stuff to. And then Damon, assuming we don't accidentally kill Damon at any point, should be around for a while. But we shall see. Should I buy this cloak? Okay.
Pleasure. Last Light's best bargains right here.
Oh hey, it's Lacrissa, who owes us money.
You're here. You're all right. How?
Well, I guess the bet
We're
was
two tiefling
gotta get all the way
queens,
to Baldur's
remember?
Gate first.
I couldn't leave my favorite bard without her partner in crime. I did have some help from an old friend, though. How did you do it?
I mean, where's the "we're 4 tiefling queens" answer?
Don't play coy. You could have left us behind, but you didn't. You should have seen her. She was brave, but also terrifying. In a good way.
I never thought I'd see, well, anyone again. Thank you. 1,000 times.
Oh, look at all this free stuff. This is a good robe. Potent robe.
And doodahs.
I think I know a guy who could use that robe pretty well. Oh yeah, thanks for the gold. All's still here. Does she have anything interesting to say?
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
No, kid. No.
Disappointed Karlach.
If our kind looked out for one another, we wouldn't need to deal with devils.
This kid's a little radical, but she's got a point. If there was more tiefling solidarity, like remember just like 5 minutes ago, we had to kill several tieflings because they were members of the Absolute Cult, including the Warden. We could have been friends. We could have had solidarity. We could be fighting against all of these people trying to drag our cities into hell. Anyway.
Protection for me and my kids, that's all.
Her smile is broad, her eyes twinkling, her face the very picture of innocence. She's clearly lying.
But I haven't accepted nothing yet. Sounds like you're in deeper than I am. Looked like he was doing a pretty good job. If I had to deal with gods and worms in my head, I'd make a deal with anyone. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
This kid is just like, my soul, my choice. Val respects it. Although, we're happy to protect these tiefling children. So far, it's gone pretty well. Let's see how the tiefling adults are doing.
Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched darkness? What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics.
I thought you were dead, you ass.
This is definitely more of a dialogue-heavy stream than previously, but I enjoy it. This is actually my more natural pace of play. When in the first couple of streams, I was trying to play a little bit faster.
I was just
I like learning about
overwhelmed. Doesn't matter.
their stories.
I'm sorry. We
Had a
should
huge
have been
crush on
here.
Leah.
No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have shouted. I'm sorry.
Thank you for saving me. And the two idiots.
Humble too?
Don't mention it,
Imagine
Cal.
that.
I'm just trying to impress
She
your
has
sister.
no cause to be humble. She brought us back together. A task I failed miserably at. You went out of your way to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
442 gold will help, bud.
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made. And knowing there's absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind. Then again, Mol's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out. True enough. She'll go far in the city. We've just got to get her there safely.
Oh, speaking of people that owe us
Premium
money.
trinkets and doodahs.
Ah, there you are. Everyone seems to be quite a flutter. Do you know why? Here, take this. Quickly. I give you the brilliant retort. Now, I need to go find Wulbren.
All right, bud.
Where is he?
Yeah.
Ah! Wulbren!
I heard you might be about. How the devil did you get stuck here, Barkas?
I'm not stuck. I came to find you, of course.
Why would you do a foolish thing like that? Really, Barkas?
Unfortunately for me, you're my friend. Rescuing you from mortal peril is my right.
But you didn't rescue me, did you? I rescued myself, with the aid of this helper.
Ah, it's you. I should have guessed. Thank you very much for your help finding Wulbren.
You don't belong here, Barkus. As soon as the way is clear, pack up and head to Baldur's Gate.
But... Wulbren... The rune powder... We need to discuss what you're going to...
I said go home!
Well... There we have it. Wulbren is safe and sound. Thanks to you. I owe you a great deal. Thank you. Well, perhaps Wulbren is right. Perhaps I ought to return to Baldur's Gate. I'm glad you agree. Well, I'll just, stand over there, in case Wulbren needs anything.
Hopefully over there means not in my camp anymore.
Don't be shy.
Yes.
Have a gander.
I'm sure you would.
I do love his attitude when you go to buy something. He's like, sure you would. Ooh, I do want this ring. I like Barkus. I didn't want us to become enemies. The one that couldn't keep it shut about all my crime. Remember when I saved him from the windmill? And then invited him to my camp? I'm just saying.
If you're done.
Cool. Okay, let's go in here and see if there's like a quest to pick up.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Yes, Mom.
Counselor Floric just left us a note? Why did that happen? I guess she probably was there and then we went off to go save Roland's ass.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me, Clyde.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken. A Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him. Maybe he was a musician.
You notice the distinctive calluses on the man's hands, the kind only developed from decades of playing the lute.
Ooh, he's a guitarist.
If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
The patient is physically well, but psychologically detached.
He's been in the Shadowfell. All memories will have been stripped away. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway. If he does, he isn't sane.
some parchment there. Looks official.
So he was at the House of Healing. Wonder what he found.
Alright, good enough. Sure that'll come up soon.
Here.
Okay. Time for a short rest.
That helped.
Everybody feeling okay. Gonna head to camp for a bit. What we need is get a group together who can go back, have a much closer look at what's going on inside Moonrise. Oh, alright. New beach camp. Bolo's over here by himself. Come back to that later. Oh, the old wizard guy made it. And Thara's here. Helson's here. Wyll's here. Oh my gosh, so many people. Let's start with Thara first.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind. Precisely. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them, starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear. It is the safest place to be. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least. Thank you. I knew you were different to other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all. I see that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute. I would gladly join you in the fight. Leave one of admirable ambition. But you must make room for me. Good travels. I'll be waiting.
Cool. And Thara's on the team. Feeling good.
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties. But Thorm, he is made of pure... And lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions. I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
Okay.
Let's make this happen.
We got Wyll.
Sharp as ever.
And we're gonna give him that sweet robe that we just got. See, 'cause he's got an 18 charisma. I also have this spell slot. Where's all of our die? Do you not have any fun dying? Well, Wyll, I hope you like green. At least until we can find you something else there, bud.
All right, what now?
Your mind mingles with Will's, and he let...
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mazora set me on fiends inside and gods. She makes a mockery of everything the blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Not a one. All that matters is that we free it. Fail. And I made a mindless blob clawing at demons, and it me. I always knew what my future... Thank you. But I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. I can feel Mazora scheming, plotting. She won't let me go without making a fuss. Trust me on that.
Oh my god, seriously?
A blushing apple begging to be plucked? Raphael's angling for the girl's soul.
Will just wants to sit by the campfire and gossip.
I think she will. If not, you've seen what happened. I can't imagine what cruel penance Mol would pay if she went.
Hey, dude, are you ready to go do some fights? Alright, Old Man Wizard, we're coming back for you later. We got so much business to do. Oh, you know what? Instead of making Halcyon
Shadow curse is upon us.
sit in the
As far
dirt.
as I remember it, perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. Thaniel is no ordinary child. He is the very spirit of this land. If this fist knows where he is, then perhaps we can save him. Save everything. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
Cool. Look at Volo.
Let's get in.
Just out here by himself.
The mission has to come first.
I'm gonna have the rest of the gang go somewhere. Moonrise Towers. Just like old times.
My hand slipped from your pocket to mine.
Oh, he ran away. Let's talk to our best friend.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Alright, I'm sure he'll be... Oh, look, there he is. Just a chill guy. Just two bards hanging out.
Just out of view. Interesting selection.
Really one of those scrolls, my guy.
Nice.
Alright, that's enough abusing Volo moneybags for now. What we need to do is investigate some
Still
stuff here.
breathing, despite everything.
brothers have the dreams too. Same as me.
One under the apple.
They wouldn't admit it. They're bloody
Absolute cause to her design.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Realm?
Everyone.
That
Keep
makes me
watch
want to
and
go up on the
ensure that
rooftop.
Nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. Tongues of psychic flame lap at the memory of the goblins dying by your hand.
I see you like to handle underlings physically. So do I. For a while, but I get bored of people awfully quickly. Let's see if you can hold my interest.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
You have quite the imagination, but that's all it can ever be with you.
Critical success on the mind
Imagination.
pornography roll.
The Absolute offers the real. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought.
Oh no, I immediately regret asking that question.
But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm.
Although, in fairness,
I have a
one
mission for
fewer
you.
enemy in this place where I have a feeling we're going to end up killing a lot of
The
them.
closer you can get to the
It's
general,
not a problem for me.
the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home. The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moonland. Take one from Balthazar, but don't pry.
Cool. Now, Zarel, we could just have you go and stand over here in this room, way far away from it.
The pride of the gate.
Somebody with some thunder. Well, have anything that will help you do damage? I swear there was like a staff, maybe? Back to camp for a second. I need some thunder damage, is what I'm saying. I know somebody's got one. Right there. Cacophony.
So, Wyll with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great
not?
uncle to name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
Okay.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
I'm just gonna assume Shadowheart was good with that end.
Unseen. Perfect.
Never a dull moment.
Don't mind us. We're just turning out the lights. Destroying magic eyeballs.
Better be cautious.
Sharp as ever.
She has no idea.
Going once.
Hey ho. Invisible me. Steady.
I need to concentrate.
Level 9.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
It'd be funny if I let her take Shadowheart to jail. Would she go down there and see all of her dead comrades? Okay. I don't think that's gonna help you.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Go in, Shadowheart. Everyone else will join the fight next time, I promise.
What's the story?
I guess we don't need to be hiding. You probably need to make sure no one sees what's around it. Send a few of these.
Taking my time in the shadows.
All right, let's go check out Balthazar's room.
The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki. It closely resembles the disc that Lae'zel deciphered. This time, the symbols easily resolve into coherent words and sentences. The story of all the Prince of the Comet, Part 3.
What? I was waiting for Part 3 to come out.
The Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver. That his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon, Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale. But beneath the roars we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Blackith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir. Prince of the chapter ends there. This disc might be of some interest to Lae'zel.
Yankee disc. About the Prince Orpheus, maybe. Lae'zel could make sense of it. Come on, open up.
Oh, we are definitely stealing all about stuff. I have not heard anyone say anything nice about this guy yet, so...
That's curious.
Oh, I know how to do this puzzle. We need a heart. Look, more
The
free shit.
necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles. But they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
Like something we might need Gale. Or we should come back. Should we go get Gale? We could. Yeah, let's get Gale. I'll forget otherwise. The fun thing about this is that the top levels of Rise are... you could just travel back and forth to camp, so... Oh no, hopefully this
Thar is
doesn't.
something of a closed book. Once she gets to know me, I'm sure she'll open up. Would that I could. But your entourage is full. You'll need to make room for me first.
Great place is Wyll for a minute.
Lead on, then.
Gale does have levels of... Need the camp counselor for one quick thing.
A ritual circle. Judging by the shadow sigils inscribed, it was used in the creation of Balthazar's moon lanterns. Though its power is weakened, you could still use the shattered pixies Balthazar discarded to craft one final lantern. Not to repel the shadows, but to wield them. Mystra forbids the use of such magic. She would insist the sigils be destroyed, the circle's evil dissipated.
Let's just say that we don't care what Mystra has to say here. And we're doing this. Cheers. Shadow Lantern, that's...
Let's get going.
What does a Shadow Lantern do? Conjure Shadow Lantern Wraith, a level 6 necromancy spell. Hell yeah. Let's give that to Shadowheart. She'll enjoy it.
If Mystra were here, I don't think she'd be better. She was always rather fond. Still, I'm sensing no signs of any divine retribution incoming. I'm quite sure what to make of that. True enough. She'd certainly not want to jeopardize the completion of this little
I think we found a
mission she and
backdoor bug
Elminster have
here.
concocted.
I mean, not
May
really.
not be the most savory kind
I was
of
expecting
magic,
Gale to have a
but
different
sweet
dialogue
enough
because
if
we
it
haven't
brings us
actually
to the
talked to
heart of the
Elminster yet,
absolute in
so
one
we don't
piece.
know what that plan is.
That's good to know. Although I should say, I do what I do out of a sense of utility and pragmatism, not a love of the unsavory. Whatever advantage I can gain for us, I will. And I refuse to feel guilty for it, no matter how much Mistress chidings might echo in my skull. Now come, best keep moving. We have many more shadows to face before we reach the heart of the Absolute.
Cool. Actually, Gale, now that you've done that, I need you to chill at camp.
Well met. Sorry, but there's no room for me. I like how you think.
Alright, back to stealing from and murdering, if necessary, cultists. Sad that there's nothing in the big pots. Okay. Gonna take a quick second there to grab a delivery. And now I have returned. We're gonna lockpick this door and see what's back here. 30? We got it.
Stand, soldier.
Oh no,
These
demon
are
puppy.
the general's private quarters.
Let's try to make friends with the demon dog.
You stumble into trouble like a stray pup. My own litter were the same, but they are long dead now. Mind where you stray, lest I send you to join them.
That's curious.
A letter from Catheric's wife. Sounds like she loved him very much.
That letter may be encumbered. Oak. Send that to Shadowheart. Okay. So we learned some stuff about Ketheric. We found some food. And yeah, we're picking up the food.
Yes, soldier.
Can I pet
You'd
this
be the
dog.
first of the general's soldiers brave enough to try.
Aww.
All right, that's enough.
Clipping that. Okay, we're gonna continue exploring. Asian plans, leopards, histories.
More for me.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do.
A long way to go still.
We are especially going to do it while no one is watching. Because this is the saddest part of the whole game.
Unseen as I was taught.
It's the part where Shadowheart, because doesn't like dogs. Murders. Oh, those sounds, I hate them. I hate it. We couldn't let Squire live, sadly. So sorry, Squire.
What are you hiding?
Wait, she has advantage on sleight of hand checks? Right, automatic cat's grace. Gangster.
What's next, I wonder? Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
I think I can just feel the presence. Something.
Free for the taking.
You know, from my previous playthrough.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite. Should have worn better boots.
What? It was secretly a monster?
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Breathe deep and move.
The blade will not bend. Making my move.
Alright, Blade of Frontiers. It's your time to shine. Hex this guy first. Blast him. Oh, you know what?
Damn, it's good to be alive.
You're a whole nother person.
One, two.
Okay, the mimic gets one turn. Weapon stolen? That mean it's gone? Dare you, sir? Oh no, there it is. Spine Shutter Amulet from the rare Reverberation. Fun. Karlach spear back.
What's the story?
Hate those guys. Just the damn mimic almost stole the best spear in the game.
Let's move.
Let's see what else is in.
Melodia Thorn, loving mother, beloved wife. Her light will never be forgotten. Interesting. We'll come back when we feel better about flying. You kind of wonder where that goes. Don't mind us, we're just walking around up here.
You hear her?
Of many hearts, one soul.
Ooh, I know what I need to do.
Ever at your
There's something I need to
service.
buy from our good friend Roa. She's got an awesome crossbow. Oh. Yeah, there you are. Air misser. 1,500? I don't love that for me. Certainly.
An honor.
Okay. Full scamulator. Just gotta remember. Take that. What we need to go investigate is that weird hole. Very quiet in here. Wonder what happened. And one of these times I need to remember that you can sneak up and into some really good positions. Instead of just throwing all the guards off of into the abyss. Shoot them from shadows.
That's curious.
Okay, who wants to go downstairs into the business? Let's leave Wyll up here
Where am I needed?
in case something terrible happened. Everyone else is in really good shape. Let's go Karlach.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Everyone else is juiced up and ready to roll. Into the oubliette.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Let's let Shadowheart go first here. Heather there. Shadowheart's going hunting. So these misses.
Best think ahead.
Okay.
I'm lost.
Mel is here to shoot you from a slightly different angle.
Can't slow down.
Don't burn yourself.
Now what I need Karlach to do is execute potentially the funniest possible thing. Was one of them down?
Talk to me. Onward.
Easy as.
Not through the grease, girl.
Jimmy on the go.
I want to make him run through the grease.
On the move.
Oh, I can reapply Hunter's Mark. I really need to turn off Sharpshooter.
Another fight. Let's go.
Do I not have enough movement?
What path lies before me?
Oh. How dare you, sir? Karlach is here to smite thee.
Moving.
And there's our level up. Alright. Wait, everybody except for Shadowheart leveled up, even though she's the one that got the kill?
No one stopped me yet.
Disappointing. It's okay, we'll find some more.
Nothing interesting buried here.
Then what the hell was that survival one? Those hook horrors did not stand a chance. Similar to the creatures we met in the Underdark. It just does not go well. Okay, guess
Still
we'll never
alive.
know.
So that's progress.
Let's go further down here and see. I just want to see if that person we tossed into the hole fell down here. Yep.
What
Sure
the
did.
hells is this place?
An illithid oubliette. Right beneath the towers. A colony must be close. That must be where the tadpoles are coming from. There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Yeah, we'll always take a parasite. Okay. These guards have armor that will sell for a good price, but is heavy as shit. Also, Mel is apparently carrying around the bodies of wolves she's collecting. Not something that I think is going to be sustainable, because unlike on PC, when you're playing on console, you can't put them into chests or the traveler's chest or like a crate or can't collect trading cards quite as depends on people.
Look, there's something on the other side. No way through from here, though.
It's okay, we'll come back. Figure that. No Duke Raven Guard down here.
The stink of that place might never wash out.
Alright, well that's Moonrise. The prison, at least, cleared. And we leveled up. I'm feeling pretty good here. I think that might be it. Or should we keep going? I will keep going. What other kind of trouble we can cause? Mostly just want to loot, I'm gonna be honest. There's no loot, okay. Alright then. That's what we're gonna call it for this week. Next week we're going to... let's see. Defeat the entire Thorm family? That sounds fun. And... wreck the entirety of Wraithwind Village. That should be fun as well. And yeah, we'll continue stepping on Act 2 next week. This has been a really fun, productive stream where I expected there to be more combat. But I'm sorry, my bard is just so good at avoiding combat. And yeah. Alright, thanks for everybody who... I am not killing Shadowheart? Oh my gosh. Eric, welcome to the chat, but not on this playthrough. I did mention that I'm going to do intense dirge playthroughs, so that'll come. We'll get there. Don't worry. This one's all about saving people, including, but most notably, the tieflings. Alright, thank you to everyone for hanging out. We'll be back again next Tuesday afternoon. This Saturday, Dave and I will be together playing our duo honor mode playthrough. Hopefully we'll get towards the end of Act 1. We'll see. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you guys next time.